Hey, Dave, how are you? That's right, I've been accused of having that seat before, but we're in pretty good shape right now, and the Red Sox are in really good shape. The Colorado Rockies are not in very good shape at all. The Red Sox won big last night, 13-1. They scored a dozen runs last night with 2 outs, so that's something to keep in mind tonight, whether the Rockies can finish on the pitching side. Curt Schilling goes for the Sox tonight. Ubaldo Jimenez goes for Colorado. He's a 23-year-old rookie who throws the ball really, really hard, and we'll talk more about that a little bit later in the show. But right now, we've heard tickets to this ball game go for what, $10,000, $20,000, some crazy price. If you could sit anywhere in Fenway Park for this game, where would you sit? Well, we took a tour around the ballpark, and here is some of the places we found. So if you could sit anywhere in Fenway Park you wanted to, where would you start? Well, behind home plate would be great. Balls and strikes and the snap of the ball hitting the catcher's mitt. Behind the Red Sox dugout, a great view of the game and an up-close look at the Red Sox hitters when they score all those runs. For a party atmosphere and a great view, there's the right field pavilion. There's a bar there, TVs, and a penthouse view of the game. And the bleachers are always great, lots of fun, the chance to catch a home run. And what about the Ted Williams seat, section 42, row 37, seat 21? On June 9th, 1946, Williams hit a home run that measured 502 feet, a long way from home plate. And lastly, perhaps the best seats in the house are the Green Monster seats, 37 feet above the field, $250 a piece during the regular season, and the best view in the house. But of course, baseball fans have their own opinion.
Behind home plate would be the best place to sit.
Green Monster.
No doubt.
No doubt.
All right, no doubt about it. Those Green Monster seats over my shoulder are right up there, and you can sit there in batting practice and catch baseballs. I said, $250 during the regular season, but tonight, probably a lot more money than that. We'll have a lot more from Fenway Park coming up on Game 2 of the World Series. Red Sox look good. The Rockies have to win. I'm Scott Coen reporting live at Fenway Park for ABC 40. Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to the UMass Basketball Show presented by Coca-Cola. Scott Coen, Travis Ford, and usually this is the time of the program where we dive right into a big week and a couple of wins, Coach, but you guys didn't play any ball games.
Yeah, everybody I talked to says, you know, winter next game, and it was right after our last one, 11 days from now, and it's a very unusual break during this time of year, but very needed break for our basketball team.
So really, obviously, you were playing so well, 4-1, which is what you guys are now. Before the break, I know you probably wanted to dive right back into playing a game because you're hot. So, well, you know, what was this week?
And for Steve and Mike Zija and teeny tiny Hopkins Academy, the road to the state championship has been well traveled. In recent years, the Western Mass Division III ranks have been dominated by Pioneer. But this year, with Adam Harrington safely tucked away at NC State, the 90s version of the Gold Dust Twins has Hopkins Academy running on all cylinders. Mike is the younger. He launches and hits from all over the court. Steve, meantime, does the dirty work, banging, rebounding, and scoring. Together, they share the same birthday and that much talked about 6 cents.
Tennis is my sport.
As simple as it may sound, East Longmeadow's David Don is a tennis player, a great tennis player. The two-time defending Western Mass champ hasn't lost a match in Western Mass in more than 2 seasons. In school, David's favorite subject is history. And that makes a lot of sense, because on the tennis court, his opponents usually are history. That will to win and desire to be the best comes from Annie's family. Annie's mom, Peggy, is always poolside. Sister Sarah is an All-American gymnast at Penn. And her brother Patrick was an all-purpose football star at Commerce. But perhaps the strongest influence on Annie's life was left by her father, Tony Tudrin, a well-respected high school coach here in Western Massachusetts who died tragically in an automobile accident. Kelly's time on the hockey field has already paid off. Last year, the Falcons won the Western Mass title for the first time in 5 years. But last year was also a bittersweet year for Kelly personally. She was nationally recognized, earning a spot on the national 16 and under team. 2 years earlier, she also learned that her mom, Eileen, had breast cancer. Kelly and her mom both battled back and today are both thriving and supporting each other. On the hockey field, another Western Mass title looms large for Smith Academy. If they get there, Kelly Dostal will likely be front and center. She's this week's News 40 Athlete of the Week.